Let me ask you a deeply personal question, especially if you're over 60. Are you more afraid of losing your balance, or losing your mind? For most people, the answer is both. But what if those two fears were actually connected? Every day, I hear it, a quiet fear, whispered in waiting rooms, at kitchen tables. I just don't want to lose myself. And here's the truth that almost no one is saying out loud: the forgetfulness, the mental fog, the loss of clarity, these are not just aging. And more importantly, they're not unstoppable. What if I told you, there's a natural, built-in brain protection system inside your own body, and it's been quietly working below your waist, all along? That's right. Your legs. The very muscles that carry you through life may also be what protects your memory, your independence, and your very identity. It might sound strange now, but stick with me. Because by the time we reach the halfway mark in this video, you'll see why ignoring this connection could be one of the biggest mistakes we make in senior health. In fact, many are already suffering the consequences, without even knowing it. So before we take another step, pun intended, do this. White heavy checkmark, click like, if your health truly matters to you. White heavy checkmark, hit subscribe, to our channel, Living Well Daily, so you never miss life-saving tips. White heavy checkmark and share this video, with someone you care about, because what you're about to learn could change their life too. Stick around, because somewhere in this video lies a discovery that could flip everything you thought you knew about aging. And it starts with something you've been using your entire life, but never truly understood. What if the secret to remembering your grandchildren's names was hidden in your legs, all along? Part 1, the silent thief that robs memories. Let's talk about something most people avoid, even whispering about: the slow, creeping fear of forgetting who you are. You misplace a name. Then a date. Then one day, you're halfway through a sentence, and can't remember where it started. It's not just frustrating, it's scary. For many seniors, this feels like a quiet thief, moving through their life, stealing pieces of their identity, when no one's looking. The cruel part: you still look the same in the mirror. But inside, it feels like something is slipping. And for decades, society told us, that's just aging. As if there was nothing we could do. But science, and experience, now tell a different story. Memory loss isn't some unavoidable curse of getting older. In many cases, it's a warning signal, and a preventable one. So ask yourself, what if you could stop the thief, before it takes more? Because coming up next, we'll talk about something few doctors mention, and even fewer seniors know. A simple, often overlooked part of your body, that may hold the power to defend your brain. You'll want to pay close attention, because the next part might just flip everything you thought you knew about memory decline on its head. Part 2, Why Your Legs Are Secret Brain Boosters. Here's something most people don't realize: your legs aren't just for walking, they're deeply connected to the way your brain functions. Every time you take a step, stand up from a chair, or climb a few stairs, something remarkable happens inside your body. Your leg muscles, especially the big ones, send out chemical messengers, known as myokines. These messengers travel up to your brain, like tiny guardians, delivering signals that reduce inflammation, grow new brain cells, and protect the ones you've already got. Think about that. Every time you move your legs, you're actually helping your brain stay younger. Now imagine the opposite. What happens when we stop moving? When we sit too long, avoid walking, or don't exercise? The signals fade. The brain slows down. The fog creeps in. It's not just about muscle, it's about memory, focus, and clarity. It's no wonder that some scientists now call leg strength a form of brain insurance. And here's the best part, it's never too late to start. Even small movements make a difference. Even standing up more often matters. Coming up next, I'll share real-life stories of seniors who turn things around, not with pills, but with purpose, movement, and their own two legs. And don't forget, if this part opened your eyes, drop a comment below, and let us know. Every bit of support helps us keep making videos that matter for people like you. Because the next story might just remind you of someone you love, or maybe even yourself. Part 3, Real Stories, Real Seniors, Real Change. I want to tell you about people just like you. Folks who had every reason to give up, slow down, or stay seated, but made one decision that changed everything. One gentleman, in his late 70s, had been told by his doctors that memory loss was inevitable. His days were a fog, his steps unsteady, and his confidence shaken. But then, he started small. A daily habit of standing up every commercial break. Then short walks. Eventually, he added simple leg exercises, just 5 minutes a day. Within months, he wasn't just walking better, he was remembering conversations, handling bills, calling friends again. Another woman, in her early 80s, who hadn't danced in years, joined a community center's gentle movement class. Within weeks, her clarity improved, her laughter returned, and she said it felt like someone had turned the lights back on. These aren't miracles. They're science. Movement ignites memory. If they can do it, you can too. It doesn't matter where you're starting from. What matters is that you start. Because up next, we're diving into the how. Practical steps, safe exercises, and easy habits to strengthen your legs and supercharge your brain. You're going to want to take notes for this one. White heavy checkmark, and if this story gave you hope, smash that like button. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. We're just getting started. Part 4, the simple exercises that protect your brain. Now that you know why your legs matter so much, let's talk about what you can actually do, starting today. First, here's the truth. You don't need fancy equipment, expensive classes, or even a gym membership to get started. What you need is consistency, intention, and a little courage to move. One of the easiest, yet most powerful moves. Chair stands. Just standing up from your chair, slowly and with control, then sitting back down, repeat 10 times. That's it. This builds leg strength, balance, and tells your brain, we're still in the game. Another great move. Wall sits. Just lean your back against a wall, slide down like you're sitting in an invisible chair, and hold for 10 to 20 seconds. It activates all the major leg muscles, boosting your strength without strain. Even simple marching in place, holding onto the back of a chair for balance, can spark circulation and coordination. And don't forget about walking. Short walks, even just around your living room, keep the signals flowing between your legs and your brain. Bonus points if you take the stairs. Light bulb, remember, it's not about doing it perfectly, it's about doing it regularly. Start with 5 minutes a day. Then 10. Build gradually. Your brain doesn't need a marathon, it just needs movement. And the best part? These exercises also improve your balance, which means fewer falls, fewer injuries, and more independence. So if you've ever felt nervous about falling or felt stuck in a fog, this is your way out. Coming up next, we'll reveal two hidden senses that most people have never heard of, but they're absolutely crucial to protecting your memory. White heavy checkmark if these tips help you, leave a red heart in the comments, and let us know you're with us on this journey. Because what's next might be the most surprising part of this entire video. Part 5, the two hidden senses that keep you sharp. You've probably heard we have 5 senses: sight, hearing, touch, taste, and smell. But did you know, we actually have 7? And 2 of them are the secret heroes when it comes to aging well, especially protecting your brain. The first is called proprioception. It's your body's ability to sense where it is in space, without even looking. It's how you can touch your nose in the dark or walk across the room without bumping into anything. When you move, especially your legs, you're constantly sending signals to your brain through proprioception. These signals help keep your mind alert, balanced, and aware. The second hidden sense is interoception, your brain's ability to sense what's going on inside your body. Ever felt a gut instinct or sense something's wrong before it actually happens? That's interoception. Together, these senses form an internal radar system, constantly communicating with your brain. But here's the catch: if you stop moving, those systems weaken. It's like turning down the volume on the signals your brain depends on to stay clear and focused. That's why movement, especially leg movement, is so powerful. It turns the volume up again. It sharpens your radar. It keeps your mental map strong and accurate. So the next time you go for a walk, or stand up and march in place, remember, you're not just working your legs. You're lighting up the brain. And up next, we're going even deeper into the body-mind connection. What if I told you your muscles were also messengers? That your brain and body are constantly talking, in a language most of us never learn to hear? You'll want to hear this. White heavy checkmark, hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, because the next part is where the real magic begins. Part 6, the hidden conversation between muscles and the mind. Here's something powerful most people don't know: your muscles aren't just tools for movement. They're messengers. Constantly sending updates, alerts, and vital feedback to your brain. Think of your muscles, especially your leg muscles, as a radio tower. When they're active, they broadcast strong, clear signals to your brain. These signals don't just help with motion, they protect neurons, reduce inflammation, and even trigger new brain cell growth. But when the muscles weaken, that signal grows faint. The brain, no longer hearing clear instructions, begins to slow, stumble, and lose sharpness. That's why strength matters, not for appearance, but for communication. Every squat, every leg raise, every walk around the block, is a message to your brain: I'm still here. Let's keep going. If you've ever wondered why physically active older adults tend to stay mentally sharper, it's this ongoing, two-way conversation between body and brain. And now, we're heading into something even more eye-opening: why no artificial intelligence, no matter how smart, can replace the miraculous design of your body. Get ready. White heavy checkmark like what you're hearing. Drop a comment below and tell us which part surprised you most so far. Part 7, why AI can't replace your body's wisdom. In a world racing toward robots and artificial intelligence, let's not forget something: no machine can do what your body does naturally. AI can simulate thinking, pattern recognition, even speech. But it cannot feel. It cannot move with purpose, adjust to terrain, balance on a slope, or sense tension in a tendon before it snaps. Your body, especially your legs, was built through millions of years of evolution. Every step you take sends micro-adjustments through muscle, bone, and brain. This harmony of motion and awareness is beyond replication. Artificial systems might imitate memory, but they will never recreate the inner dance of proprioception and interoception, the senses that keep you whole. That's why it's so important we honor our bodies, move with purpose, and listen to what it's telling us. Up next, we'll look at a practical plan, one you can start using right now, to keep that harmony alive. White heavy checkmarks. Share this with someone who thinks it's too late to change. Because we're about to show them otherwise. Part 8, your simple plan to stay sharp and steady. Here's your roadmap. You don't need to do it all at once. But each step is a building block toward better balance, memory, and joy in daily life. 1. Move your legs daily, even 5 to 10 minutes makes a difference. Try standing during commercials, or pacing while on the phone. 2. Strengthen weekly, chair stands, wall sits, leg lifts. Build a habit. Your muscles are the messengers, keep them talking. 3. Practice awareness, close your eyes and balance on one foot, hold a chair if needed. Feel your body adjust. That's your hidden senses at work. 4. Stay curious, read, ask questions, try new things. A brain that learns, grows. A curious mind is a young mind. 5. Stay social, talk to friends, family, join a group. Isolation shrinks the brain. Connection expands it. Start where you are. Modify if needed. But start. Because when you move your body, especially your legs, you move your mind. Coming up last, we'll tie it all together. One big takeaway. One powerful message we hope stays with you forever. White heavy checkmark. Like. Comment. Subscribe. You've come this far, don't miss the final truth. Part 9, the final takeaway, move with purpose, age with power. Here's the truth, plain and simple, you don't need to fear aging, you just need to stay in motion. Your legs are more than limbs. They're lifelines. And every step you take today is an investment in your clarity, your independence, your joy tomorrow. You've learned the science, heard the stories, and seen the power of consistent movement. Now it's your turn. Backhand index pointing right. Start with one move. One step. One choice to stand, stretch, or walk. Because every motion sends a signal, I'm still here. I'm still strong. Let that be your message to your brain, and to the world. And if this video gave you insight, hope, or just a gentle nudge, please, like it, share it, and subscribe to our channel Living Well Daily. We make videos just like this to empower seniors, protect minds, and celebrate movement. Your support helps us do more. So go on, move today. Because your brain, your future, and your story, are worth every single step. Red Heart. Thanks for watching.